Hello, how are y'all doing? I know it's been a while. It's been a long while since I've done a video, and I can just wish I could do more videos. It's just my life gets in the way. Life gets in the way, or sometimes life finds a way. Who knows? But at the time of this recording, this is New Year's Eve, 2022. Just wrapped up some stuff with my wife's family today, and next we'll be waiting for the ball to drop. Yeah, buddy, bring on 2023. Woohoo! Hopefully it's a good year that's coming up. Yeah, I know it's been a while. Played in a few games here and there over the last several months. Made a, it wasn't bad. Did some survive this one shots, running through the ditch system. But yeah, we're doing doing fun things here amongst the family. So, but I know there's been the buzz about the Dungeon 23 challenge. I'm considered doing it. Hopefully I can keep up with it. I don't think I could do a room every day. More likely I'd probably just do one sit down video and just run through 7 rooms, probably more as a solo play, just trying to keep it interesting instead of as a writing exercise. Just populating a dungeon for an adventure or anything like that. This is just more my entertainment, just so I could do the challenge. I know there's been thrown out some other suggestions on maybe running it a little differently, and as far as like scope of size, or running as a city crawl, or maybe a hex crawl kind of thing. But I am going to be mainly, a lot of inspiration is for the monsters is going to be this, which is called Night World from Bloat Games. This one is tooled towards the Survive This series games, so it can run with like Dark Places and Demogorgons, Survive This Fantasy, whatever one in those series of games. There is a 5e version, and there's a system neutral version of this also. You can get them all, drive through, or you can go to Bloat Games website, or if you could catch them on social media, you can find a link there. But and then there's an items and weapons companion to this zine, which has like the magic weapons, things that, like if you were play Castlevania, or if you knock the candles, you got like potions or weapons or whatever, you'd get those, and it has that also. This is mainly just the monsters, so you have your Dracula type big bad here, which his name is Barnabas, the Vampire Lord. And then you got the various monsters, which are kind of like stuff that you find in kind of like Castlevania. So you got like the fishies or fishlings, drifting eyes, doppelgangers, harpies and ravens, and the buck jumpers are kind of weird ones. But and then you got the bat lords, the bat vampires, the portal that seems to pop up zombies out of the nowhere, or you got water serpents and stuff like that. But a lot of undead. So that's how I'm approaching it. As like it's going to be like running through this gigantic maze of a weirdness of a castle. Theory is it looks like a castle on the outside, but once you get inside, it's kind of like crazy. It's just you don't know where you're going. It's kind of like Jonathan Harker traveling through Dracula's castle in the Netflix Dracula series. It's like he ended like going all over the place, couldn't tell where he was going in the castle. As far as system goes, I probably might use Survive This Fantasy I was also thinking Castles and Crusades, maybe White Box. I was kind of thinking 5e just because I know that I got, I could borrow for a little bit from Van Richten's guide to Ravenloft. Basic Fantasy kind of has a Dhampir class. Also, there is a Dhampir race in White Box from the White Box Gothic. Also, and I know I was thinking about Castles and Crusades because that one's kind of on my mind because I gotten this recently in the last few months along with a couple others, which I'll probably do in another video. Because I just had the player's handbook and then I had the Monsters and Treasures book, but I picked up, Castle Keeper's Guide and, another Codex book also. So, but like I said, that'll be another video. Give me something else to rant on about. And I just, like I said, I don't know if I would do it as one day at a time. Because, I got work. I get home in the early evening hours. And got 3 kids and a wife and house responsibilities to take care of, which that gets exhausting. But, yeah, so, I don't know. I feel like there's something else on my shelf that's probably staring at me, and like I feel like I need to be using as well. I may borrow a little bit from 4 Against Darkness about maybe generating the rooms and stuff. As far as like a D66, like a 66 table from there. It might be a little easier just so I don't have to decipher. I was saying I tried a little bit with the DMG from 5th edition. Here, I think it's kind of where I got, but, I just got, I think, other things going on. So, which, I don't think it was a bad start, but I may switch over to that. I know that, like, the monster count in here is, I want to say, just without the big bad in here, I think there's, like, 33 monsters in here, so I'm thinking about doubling it up a little bit more, from maybe like the Survive This Fantasy, I know, and borrow a little bit from Dark Places, Demogorgons, or I may kind of use Castles and Crusades a little bit and just kind of tweak some numbers if I have to. I don't think it would be a big difference. I mean, honestly, I could probably just do Scarlet Heroes and probably just run it with just like HD level, as that's being done in there. Like, that's how you determine what you're fighting against is all HD levels and stuff like that. But, yeah, there's just so much, it's like so much I could put together, and I think I'm overthinking this way too much, and that's probably my ADHD brain is overthinking. So, but yeah, I don't know. We will see. I may gear more towards Survive This Fantasy because that is one I haven't used. I think some of the honorable mentions I've thought about was Tiny Dungeons or maybe Index Card RPG as well. So who knows? But hey, but if you would like to, you can leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're new, let me know. Like I said, this is still kind of a fledgling channel. I don't dedicate a lot of full time to this channel right now until I can learn how to juggle my time, but with work and family and everything like that. But if I start slipping, please somebody let me know because I will pick up the pace on this challenge. I really would like to see this come to fruition if I could. At least try for 3 months. That's what my goal is, really 3 months. That I think that's a foreseeable goal, maybe a month. But I would really like to do this the full year and just see how it goes. I haven't figured out what I will do if I lose a character because I'm going to try to do a party of 4 at least. And if I can pick up if one dies, I don't know how I'm going to approach that. I don't know if they're going to try to figure out how to bring it back, or Maybe there's another character that's locked up in the dungeon castle kind of deal. I don't know. Maybe they might run into the random necromancer who would be like, yeah, sure, for a few gold, I'll bring your buddy back. You know, he may not be back, but he's back. Kind of like that. So maybe it might be like a zombie type PC that it's kind of like running around and be like, yeah, I'm here, you know, just hopefully I don't take any shots to the head. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, anyway, I don't know if I'll start this tomorrow. I may start this tomorrow. If not, I'm going to try to at least get it to the next weekend. That is my goal. Sometime in between starting from tomorrow on January 1st to the following Saturday next week. So maybe that'll give me a little time to figure this out a bit more, because like I said, it's like I'm juggling. I swear, like 20 balls in the air right now. It's so weird, but you know, I mean, our Christmas is almost over, so then I just got to go back to work, and hopefully I don't have any more house problems. Yeah, that's where I miss renting, where the landlord took care of things. But anywho, I'm gonna get off here before I start rambling about everything else going on in my life. So you all have a good day. Have a good new year. Hopefully it's the best year you could have so far. I'm always hoping for that. I know we will always stumble, but we can always pick ourselves back up and keep going. There's always a brighter day. So you guys have a good night and be safe.